Up Arod. What is the deal between you and Arod? What happened between your ex-wife and Arod? Because you put some pretty damaging evidence in there.
Well, I think he realized that I despised him. I took him in under my wing when he was a young kid, tried to help him out, brought him to my house. We were weightlifting in my 5,000 square foot gym. And he looks at my wife, looks at me and says, "That's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen." I said, "Whoa, okay, thank you." All of a sudden, I find out later on that he's been calling her. He's been calling her on the phone, beeping her, trying to get a hold of her. Her excuse was, "Jessica, no, he's just trying to get a hold of one of my girlfriends." I then confronted Alex later on about it. He said, to quote, "I'm a man's man. I would never do that. I'm too honorable for that." And I looked at him and I said, "Wait a minute. Whoa, that sounds kind of interesting. Who are you trying to convince?" Later on, I spoke with Jessica, and she did not deny it. As a matter of fact, I think if you speak to her now, she'll acknowledge that she did have an affair with Alex while they were married. I found out another bit of advice, a bit of information that at one point in time I confronted Alex, I confronted Jessica, where a lot of people called me and said, "Jose, they're at this place together, this event together, and they left together." I confronted them about it, and they both denied they were there. But the truth was, they were both there. So, yeah, I dislike Alex Rodriguez. I did put him in contact with a well-known steroid supplier.
Do you believe he took steroids?
Well, after that contact, I was out of the picture. Then, ironically enough, if you look at his, when you go to spring training, they have to take physicals. If you look at his weight gain from the time I introduced him to the steroid dealer till after that, he gained about 20 or 30 pounds. And ironically enough, when you ask Alex Rodriguez, "Did you use steroids? Or did you mess around with Jose's wife?" what's his answer? "I don't want to talk about it." That's an admission of guilt. You want to know why? You accuse me of that and I'm innocent? First of all, I'm going to call you up and straighten you out. Second of all, I'm going to take a polygraph. And third, I'm going to sue you for everything you're worth. That's a serious admission of guilt. All these people are guilty. They know it. You know it. The cameraman knows it. Everyone knows it. But they all called me a madman.